and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Amanda, and actually welcome to my first video ever. If you want to learn how I created this dual tone half cut crease eye look for the 4th of July, please keep watching. So as you can see, I started with my eyebrows, got those out of the way, and I also primed my eyelids with Tarte Shape Tape in light, and I'm just gonna go into the shadow. So I'm actually going to use some tape to outline where I want my shadow to stop. I'm pretty much just going from where the corner of my eye is out to the tail of my eyebrow. Now that I have my face taped, I am going to go into this Sephora Collection Pantone palette that's extra fingerprinty, and I'm going to just use this shade right here as my base with just like a big fluffy brush. This one's by Real Techniques. And I'm just gonna coat my whole eyelid. Bringing it kind of up above my crease so I can have something to blend out there too. Now that we have a base laid out, I'm actually going to go into this red right here, and I'm only doing this to this eye with a fluffy crease brush like this one. I don't want to show it. Okay, like the M330 by Morphe. With that, I'm gonna very lightly tap into that, really lightly, and then tap it off. And just slowly blend it in. Well, not slowly, I guess. Blend it into the crease. Lightly. I meant lightly. I don't know why, but this brush has been losing like all of its bristles on my eyelids. Like, can you see that? Now that that's in my crease, I'm going to take this brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to go back into the same color and just start deepening up the outer, deepening up the outer crease. Oh my god. Hi, this is my first video. I don't know how to do anything. The outer V, this thing right here. I'm only going to bring it in about 3/4 of the way because this is a half cut crease, and I don't see a point in filling it in all the way if I'm just going to go back over it with concealer. Now on the other side, I'm going to go into this Sephora Collection Wonderland palette, and I'm going to stick my finger right in one of the shadows. I'm going to go into the blues right here, and I'm going to go into this deepest one down in the corner right here. Do pretty much the same thing on this side as I did on this side, except with this blue. Wow, that is paint. Wow. Well, I'm just gonna try to blend this out now. gonna go back into that same blue and start working it on the outer V of this eye. Again, just pulling it up to about 3/4 of the way, leaving this corner blank. So after having done the colors, I'm actually going to take the tape off now because we don't need that anymore. We're going to start cutting our crease. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand, literally like a dot, and with this e.l.f. Concealer brush, it's just this little tiny brush, I am going to dab in to it and start cutting the crease. Very lightly because I am not that great at this. I'm going to go about almost halfway with the concealer on this. Of course, we are going to blend the red back into it, and I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer to the back of my hand and do the same to the other eye. So now that we have that concealer on, we're actually gonna go in and set it. I'm going to use just this regular eyeshadow brush by Luxie. It's the Luxie 239 Precision Shader. Gonna make sure there isn't anything on that. And then I'm going to go in with this white shade in this Sephora palette right here and just tap that on over where I put my concealer. Oh, there might have been something on this brush before. Remember to clean your brushes, people, and you won't have this problem. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off really quick. Make sure I don't have any extra color on the brush. Okay, now with the white. Keep patting it on until you think you've achieved like the opacity that you would like for the white in this part. And don't worry about it coming up to the red as like a straight line. You can see that's what's happening right now. We're gonna blend that out. And then obviously do the same thing to the other eye. Now that we have our white and our white, we're gonna go back in with that same brush we were using for the lid, and we're gonna blend these colors out. I am going to start with the red side. I'm gonna go back into that same exact red that we were using in the Pantone Universe palette. And I'm just going to lightly dip into that. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start shading it over to blend these colors together. Gonna go back into that white. And stop with blending, switching out the colors and going back and forth between them will actually make the look a little more seamless. Now we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to wipe this brush off first. When I'm working with the same brush over and over and over again, because I don't have like a ton of the same brush, I literally just have a makeup wipe sitting on my table that I'm able to just swipe over really quickly with to get most of the color off the brush. And then for this, I back into that blue and just use the same method that we did for the red. Now the next thing I want to do to add a little bit of a pop to the inner corner of my eyes, I'm going to take this Becca highlighter in Pearl, this really blinding white, and I'm going to take that on a little tiny detailer brush. This is the Morphe M326. I'm really gonna get it on there. I'm just gonna go in over the white. What you want to do is just keep packing that on top of where the white is. Do the same with the other eye. Kind of lightly bringing it over the color as well, to really get the colors blended and to add a little shimmer to the eyelid. Since I do have my eyebrows done and concealer already on them, I want to take that same brush and I want to just highlight the brow bone really quickly with the same highlight. I'm going to off camera do the rest of my face, and by that I just mean, you know, foundation, just the base, and then I will be right back to finish up this eye look. I'm back. So now what I want to do, since I have everything on my face, everything's all set, so I want to go in underneath the eye right here. So I'm going to take just a flat brush like this. This is the Morphe M113. And I'm going to go into that red, and I'm going to go right underneath, bringing it to about where the white starts. And I'm going to kind of blend it up. What I did when I did all my face makeup is I kind of blended it into this outer edge right here, since I had that sharp line from the tape. I wanted it to be a little softer, so I blended that up, and now I'm going to blend the lower lash line into that color. Now with that side on, I'm going to wipe the brush off, and I'm going to go into the blue and go onto the other side. Now with that same little tiny detailing brush that we used before on our highlight, we are going to go in and do it on the bottom as well as we did on the top. Okay, now that we're done with the bottom lash line, we're going to go on the top with a black liquid liner. I am going to use this Clinique liner. You could probably use a crayon. I prefer using this because it's a lot easier to apply a really thin line. And all we want to do is put this on here so our lashes have something to sit on, so it doesn't look like there's a gap between our regular lashes and our false lashes. Very, very, very tightly line your eye. Now what I like to do is kind of like go in between my regular lashes, since I do have very thin, sparse lashes, and kind of just fill it in to make them look a little thicker. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. With this, it doesn't really matter if it's perfect because you are just doing this to fill in your lashes. And if you have really thick lashes, it's just gonna get covered up anyways. Now that that's done, we're just gonna go over our lashes with some mascara. I'm gonna be using Benefit's Roller Lash. Now that we have a layer of mascara on our top lashes, we want to apply our false lashes. I'm actually going to be trying out this brand for the first time ever. They look amazing and I can't wait to put them on my face. This is Crave Lashes. I debated trying to put them on camera because I'm really not good at it, and I got the dark glue. So I'm gonna do them off camera since my camera is about to die. And I'll be right back with them on with the finished look. Well, almost finished. You'll see what I have planned. And I'm back. So these are actually, I forgot to mention, the Red Velvet Lashes by Crave Lashes. I love them. They're really easy to put on. I got this cool applicator with my order, and yeah, so far I'm loving them. The band's a little thicker than what I'm used to, but I'm also not used to wearing lashes super thick, so that makes sense. The glue was awesome. It was the dark one, so it's black, and I actually had no trouble with it getting anywhere it wasn't supposed to be. I popped on a lip. This is Jeffree Star's Liquid Lip in Mannequin. And there's one last thing I want to do before I wrap this video up. I got these cute little stars from Joann's, and I think I want to put a few of those on the side right here in honor of the flag, 4th of July. So what I'm going to do is I have my NYX glitter glue right here, and I'm going to just put a dot on the back of one of the stars, and I'm just going to kind of apply them as I see fit. Just a dot of glitter glue. How cute! And just keep doing that until you have as many stars on your face as you want. As many stars on your face as you want. What can I say? I had so much fun making this. I think it came out so pretty. I love these lashes. I love this dual-toned look. I love these stars. I think they're so cute. I think this look is perfect for the 4th of July. If you're just staying at home, if you're going to a party, would not recommend going to a pool party and swimming in this. But anyways, here's the final look. I hope you guys loved my first YouTube video. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I'm so unbelievably happy to finally be able to sit down and film for you guys. I will be doing this more and more in the future as I get used to it, as I find the right schedule. In the meantime, I post a little bit more on Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, my username will be right here. If you liked this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to put out more content for you, and hit that notification bell. I hope you have a super fun, super safe 4th of July, and I hope to see you in my next video.